inside Kiptunga Forest in the Mau East Block is the Enapuiyapui swamp. For years, this water body has been the lifeline of major rivers. You could mistake this for a degraded part of the forest, but it is the source of the mighty Mara River. Apart from Mara River, this swamp is also a source of Nderit and Rongai rivers that drain into Lake Baringo. It is also the source of rivers Molo and Njoro that drain into Lake Nakuru. Francis Ndungu has been fetching water from the swamp for many years.
Kwa hii swamp imesaidia jamii kwa hapa kukunywa, kama kuvua nguo, na ni hewa safi kwa hii msituni.
Due to human activity in the forest, water levels in the swamp had reduced. But things are different now after a fencing project.
It's almost a 4 kilometer square swamp. Initially, take it maybe probably 50 years ago. It was very intact, covered with the indigenous forests. With time, things change. We have other anthropogenic activities or other human activities. Like for example, with the start of the forest being part of it being converted to plantations.
Wakati tumeirika sasa, maji mingi unaona zinatoka, na hata ukiangalia ndani inapendeza. Na wanyama wengine ambao walikuwa wamehama wameanza kukuja ndani kama swara na wanyama zile zingine za msituni.
Rivers Amala and Nyangores, which drains into River Mara, have their source in the Mau forest. Paul Rono has been analyzing the quality of water in this river for 3 years now.
Tunatumia vitu vitatu ambazo zinatusaidia. Ya kwanza ni Biota Health. Biota Health tunatumia invertebrates ambazo ziko ndani ya maji. Ya pili tunaita Water Clarity, ambaye we are using a very simple tube ambaye tunaita it is a calibrated tube ambaye inatuonyesha, na hiyo tunatumia tu majo penye kipimo imefikia itakuonyesha tetapititi ya maji. Ni njia moja rahisi kuipata hizo vertebrates, manake unapata sana inakaa ndani ya mawe. Hizi vidudu zinastahili kuwa ndani ya maji kwa sababu these are indicators ambazo zinatuelimisha kuwa mto si mbaya. Iko na elongated tails, alafu hizo tails zao ni 3. Hii ndio nilikuwa niki-analyze ambaye nimeipata, inaitwa minnow mayfly. Itakuonyesha kama mto ni naturally good, kuna kama it is just good, it is very poor, it's a poor or very poor.
So how does he use the report from his analysis?
Kuna strategic plan ya Mara River Basin yote. Hiyo inatuonyesha kazi ambayo tunastahili kufanya kwa kipindi cha miaka 5.
River Nyangores is a key tributary to the Mara River. Apart from human activity, the planting of eucalyptus trees on its banks is yet another challenge.
Karanduzi iko na madhara matatu. Inafyonza maji, ina change the water table, na pia penye imepandwa inamaliza shrubs ama nyazi azimea.
According to environmental experts, a single eucalyptus tree can suck between 200 and 1,000 liters of water daily.
There is a simple science tuliweza kujaribu siku ingine ya kwamba tulichukua matawi ya karanduzi, tukafungia karatasi ya chwala, very clear paperback, tukafunga kabisa. Alafu kesho yake asubuhi tukapata maji mingi imemwagika ndani ya hiyo karatasi. Meaning that inachukua maji mingi na ina release to the atmosphere. So that is one way of we are losing our water. Kulingana na assessment yetu, what we have realized for the last 2 years, the river keeps on changing. Maeneo ya juu has a lot of siltation. Hiyo ni kuonyesha ya kwamba kilimo bado ngali hawajazingatia kilimo endelevu. Katika nje ya nyumba yako, utunzaji wa mto inaanzia hapo. Penye maji yako ikinyesha, unaweza sanya maji yako isitoke kwa shamba yako, ama unaweza kuwa unafanya rain harvesting ili tuzuie mmonyoko wa udongo.
River Nyangores drains into Mara River at Emarati on the border between Bomet and Narok counties. It snakes its way through the world-famous Masai Mara Game Reserve, a home of millions of wild animals and birds species. It relies on the Mara River for its survival. The hospitality industry has been blamed for releasing untreated water into the environment. But there are some that are going against the grain. Sarava Hotel, for example, has set up this water treatment system that uses stones and vegetation to clean the water before releasing it.
We take it through a wetland system in order to treat it before we dispose it into the environment. It is an initiative that was actually started in a view of conserving the environment. First stage, we have our settlement tank where all the water that comes in settles for a while before it overflows into the first treatment chamber, or the filtration chamber. Still within the wetland system, the second stage, we have a smaller size of gravel and boulders, still further treating it. Then it goes to the third filtration system before coming out to the open chamber, where you actually get your aeration being done, taking place there, and also radiation treatment from the sun. Before now flowing into the pond, where it's bigger size than the other chambers. That's where we hold the treated water for a while before it actually flows into the park.
The Mara River faces a lot of problems upstream and downstream due to human activity within its ecosystem.
We are actually having uncontrolled, for example, sun harvesting along the river, and therefore polluting the river and also interfering with the course of the river.
This is where Mara River enters Serengeti National Reserve in Tanzania and snakes its way through to Lake Victoria. In order to sustain the lives of millions of people and wildlife that depend on this crucial ecosystem, a lot has to be done to save the mighty Mara. Dan Kaburu, K24, the voice of nature in Mara.